committee members and Regent Foskey, who will be serving as a member by proxy. So with that, I will turn the call over to Chair Flores to begin.
Thank you, Laura. Good afternoon. This is Don. Well, this is Regent Don Flores. Welcome to the Telephonic Academic and Health Affairs Committee meeting for Monday, February 13th, 2023. For the record, the time is 4 minutes after 2. This meeting has been duly posted with the Secretary of State as required by the Open Meetings Law. Please note the audio of this meeting is being broadcast live. Before we take the roll call, I'd like to remind everyone to please mute their phones unless you need to speak. Laura, let's begin the roll call with the regents.
Okay, thank you. I'll start with you, Chair Flores.
Present.
Regent Lee.
Present.
Regent Foskey.
Present.
Thank you. Do we have any other regents on the call? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Can we have a roll call for the system office representatives?
Sure, starting with Chancellor McCall.
Here.
Dr. Hayek.
Here.
Sean Cunningham.
Here.
Daniel Harper.
Here.
Derek Alexander.
Here.
Nellie Herrera.
Here.
Carol Fox.
Here.
Ashley Spicer Reynolds. Here. Pierce Mitchell.
Here.
And did I forget anyone from the system office? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Can we have a roll call for the component representatives?
Let's begin with Lamar University.
This is Jaime Taylor at Lamar University,
And this is Dan Brown from Lamar University.
and that's all from Lamar.
Thank you. Sam Houston.
Elisa White, Sam Houston State.
This is Mike Stevenson, Sam Houston.
Thank you. Sol Ross.
This is Carlos Hernandez for Sul Ross State University.
This is Bernie Cantens for Sul Ross State University.
Thank you, gentlemen. Texas State.
Kelly Damphus, Texas State University.
And Lisa Lloyd, Texas State University.
Thank you. LIT.
Sid Valentine with LIT.
Rudy Gonzalez with LLT.
And that's all.
Thank you. Lamar State College Orange.
Tom Johnson with LSCO.
And Wendy Elmore with LSCO.
Thank you. And finally, Port Arthur.
Pam Millsap representing LSEPA. Dr. Bernard can't be here today.
Thank you, Dr. Millsap. And did we miss anyone on roll call? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Laura. I'd also note that Dr. Hayek had a chance to brief me on the agenda items earlier. So at this time, I'll turn the meeting over to John, who will present the Academic and Health Affairs Committee agenda items. John?
Thank you, Chair Flores. Good afternoon, everyone. We'll just jump right in. Item 3A is the approval of Sul Ross State University's new strategic framework. President Hernandez.
Thank you, Dr. Haig. I'll give you a brief overview of the process and the outcome from that process. All of this information is summarized, of course, in the executive summary that was provided along with the board motion materials. In June of 2021, Sul Ross State University announced the launching of the 22-27 planning process. A strategic planning committee was formed with appointed members and volunteer members representing the 4 campuses. The committee discussed our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and made a commitment to address them. The process was research-based, and we drew upon a variety of documents, including the Texas State University System Key Performance Indicators for our institution. The committee adopted updated versions of our mission, vision statements, included in the executive summary, and identified the following 5 goals. Goal number 1 is to promote student opportunity and success. Goal number 2 is to recruit, empower, and retrain high-quality faculty and staff. Goal number 3, improve resources available to support student success. Goal number 4, streamline and enhance campus business processes. And goal number 5, implement the Texas State University goal of transforming Rio Grande College into a branch campus prior to the transformation into an independent 4-year university in Eagle Pass, Texas. Regents, that is a summary of our strategic framework, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions? Do committee members agree to move the item to the full board? Regent Foskey?
Yes, sorry, I had to hit *6.
Thank you. Regent Lee?
Certainly, absolutely.
Thank you. John, the next item, please.
Right, next item is also a Sul Ross State University item, adding a new Master's of Education in Educational Instructional Technology at Rio Grande campus. President Hernandez.
Thank you, Dr. Haig. I'd defer to Dr. Kenton so he could provide a summary of this request.
Thank you, Dr. Hernandez. Instructional technology is a growing field and one that will be in high demand. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, employment for professionals working in instructional coordinator careers is expected to grow by 10% from 2020 to 2023. The median pay for an instructional coordinators is $32.2 hourly and $66,970 annually. Adding an MED in educational instructional technology at the RGC program inventory effective fall 2023 will provide greater opportunities for our students at RGC to pursue more quality career options. The program includes the following courses, and I've listed them below, but I won't go over them here. Thank you.
Any questions? Do committee members agree to move the item to the full board? Regent Lee?
I do.
Regent
Yes.
Foskey? Regent Foskey, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Next item, John.
Right, item 3C is another Sul Ross State University item, the recommendation to confer an honorary degree, Doctor of Fine Arts, on Mrs. Miriam McCoy. President Hernandez.
Thank you, Dr. Haig. Sul Ross State University respectfully submits this motion for consideration. The McCoy family has been a significant supporter of the Texas State University system, of the Museum of the Big Bend, and Sul Ross State University. Because of her dedication and service to the great state of Texas and higher education in Texas, Mrs. Miriam McCoy's contributions have made a difference in the lives of West Texas residents. Her efforts in expanding access to high-quality art experiences in the region continue to this day. In recognition of her long-standing and generous commitment, we recommend that the Board of Regents honor Mrs. Miriam McCoy by conferring upon her an honorary Doctor of Fine Arts. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Regents, any questions?
I have none.
Regent Lee?
Let's move it forward. I approve.
Thank you. Thank you. John, next item.
Right, the next item is an information only item. This is our certified enrollment report from the fall of 2022. As folks can see in the agenda book, overall enrollment in the fall was up 1% to nearly 88,000 students. Our SEH was up 4% fall to fall, and our workforce contact hours from our 2 institutions were up 7%. And again, that's just an informational only item. Chair Flores, if it's okay with you, as we move into the consent agenda, we could ask the institutions to kind of go through their respective items and then kind of hold for questions in case regents have questions, and then move to the next institution, and then ask for a vote to move all consent items as a whole, if that's okay with you.
Yes, please proceed.
Right. So 3F is the Lamar University item, adding planning authority for a new bachelor degree in computer engineering. President Taylor.
All right, I'm going to turn it over to Provost Dan Brown.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor, and thank you, Dr. Hayek. At Lamar University, we propose to request planning authority for a new baccalaureate degree in computer engineering to be housed within what would be our new Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. As we all know, computer engineering is a discipline that embodies the science and technology of design, construction, implementation, maintenance, enhancement, and optimization of hardware for modern computing systems and also computer-controlled equipment. This would, we believe this would make a solid addition to our offerings in the College of Engineering, and that we already have some curriculum to contribute toward this new degree program. It's largely, our request, is largely linked to increased demand for computer engineers, especially in Texas. And we believe with the addition of this degree program, we would be solidly positioned to respond to this demand and would be ready to contribute career-ready computer engineers to the region and nation. That's all I have for this request for planning authority.
Dr. Brown, you can just go to the next Lamar item as well.
Well, our second item is one that we're excited about from the perspective that this is a year that we propose to streamline and better coordinate our curriculum at Lamar University. It is with the support of the program in the Department of Nutrition, Hospitality, and Human Services that we request to discontinue the existing Bachelor of Science in Fashion Merchandising degree program. Students in that program will continue to be offered the opportunity to teach out that program and complete their degrees, but we will not be accepting any new students into this degree program. And that's all we have from Lamar University.
Great. Any questions on Lamar University's two items?
None for me.
Was that a question?
Not for me. No, thank you.
No questions.
Great. With that, we'll go on to 3H and several Sam Houston State University items. President White.
I'm going to ask Provost Stevenson to help. Thank you.
Thank you, President White. We have 3 items to go through today. The first one is a certificate program addition. It's a graduate certificate in marriage, family, and counseling. It will provide additional training and education in marriage, couple, and family counseling to help our students meet the requirements of the Texas Marriage and Family Licensed Therapist. The target occupations, which include marriage and family therapy, are expected to grow at 16.4% rate in Texas. That's compared to a 12% national rate in the nation. So this motion requests approval of the 12-hour graduate certificate in marriage, family counseling effective fall of 23. The second item we have is to add 2 courses, both 1 semester credit hour, to our general education core curriculum. The addition of the course University 2112 Career Ed and Development expands the 1 semester credit hour offerings that we offer within core component 9 component area option, providing students with the opportunity to develop the capacity to express ideas clearly, to consider the effect of the message, to foster understanding, and to build skills to communicate persuasively in professional settings. And then the addition of the course Phys 1401 Physics Bootcamp expands our 3 credit semester hour offerings within the core component 3, Life and Physical Sciences, by developing core quantitative analysis tools and methods of critical thinking. And then our third item is requesting approval to change the title of the Master of Science in Statistics to a Master of Science in Statistics and Data Science, which would be effective fall of 2023. The changing dynamics in industry and academia, as well as to fulfill the demand for qualified statisticians who are also capable of data-driven decision-making, new data science-related courses have been added to the MS in Statistics. Those are the 3 items from Sam Houston, and I am happy to entertain any questions.
Regents, any questions? John, will you proceed?
Sure. The next items are a series of Sul Ross State University items. I'll turn to President Hernandez.
Thank you, Dr. Hayek. I'm going to defer to Dr. Cantenas to provide a detail on the laundry list of items that we've submitted for your consideration. Most significant among them are the creation of or reorganization of some departments that Dr. Cantenas will go into detail, but those are really important from a realignment, organizational realignment perspective, and how programs are currently being governed on all 4 campuses. So Dr. Cantenas.
Thank you, Dr. Hernandez. The first item is the change in the BA of Social Science from 71 credit to 54 credit programs. The reduction of the number of required credits for the BA in Social Science will provide a more flexible degree plan option for those who enjoy behavioral and social sciences disciplines such as political science, psychology, communications, or history, but do not want to focus entirely on one of them or want the benefit of several of them offered together. The previous degree plan was designed to correspond with teaching track and education of this same degree. This is a disservice to students who do not want to go into education. Thus, it offers them a different track. The second change we have is the change in the Master of Liberal Arts to the Master of Interdisciplinary Studies. The Master of Liberal Arts degree was housed in the College of Arts and Sciences, which no longer exists. The degree offered an interdisciplinary approach with 3 areas of study, 2 of which needed to be housed in the College of Arts and Sciences. Consequently, the current MLA degree program no longer enjoys a natural academic disciplinary home. The proposal recommends that the current MLA be archived and revised into the Masters in Interdisciplinary Study. The new Masters of Interdisciplinary Studies will permit students to choose areas of concentration from any of the graduate level of academic disciplines offered at Sul Ross, making the program much more flexible and interdisciplinary. The new MIS will be better suited for Sul Ross State University's academic structure and the needs of our students. The third change we have is the requirements for the principal as instructional leader certification from 27 credits to 18 credits. The Texas Education Agency requires that individuals seeking employment as assistant principal or principal in a Texas K through 12 public school must complete an educator preparation program that is approved by TEA. Our current certification plan to obtain the principal as instructional leader certification at Sul Ross State University is 27 credit hours. Competing institutions of higher education offer the same certification for 18-hour credit hours. Reducing the requirements will not limit students' ability to gain skills needed to be successful in their careers and to pass the certification exam. The next item we have is the change of the credit hours for the Masters in Homeland Security from 36 to 30. The purpose of reducing the required number of credit hours for our online master's program in Homeland Security is to remain competitive with other Homeland Security MA programs in institutions of higher education. Next, the change of credit hour requirements for the online masters in criminal justice from 36 to 30. Again, the purpose of reducing the required number of credit hours for online master's program in criminal justice is to remain competitive with criminal justice online MA programs in institutions of higher education. Next, we're adding a criminal justice 1301 is being introduced to the core curriculum component area, social and behavioral sciences. Expanding our core curriculum provides greater opportunity and flexibility for our students. Those first and second year students who are interested in criminal justice and would like to explore the area of study will have the opportunity to engage in it before they choose it as major. Next is the degree plan for the BS in education with a non-certification concentration. A non-certification degree in education is created for degree-only students who are not seeking teaching certification. Eliminating the English required courses and expanding the 18 credit hours of restrictive electives to 30 credit hours of general electives will provide greater flexibility and a broader knowledge base from which students can choose from. The next two items are concern the restructuring of certain programs and administrative areas. The first one is the creation of the School of Health Sciences within the College of Agriculture, Life, and Physical Sciences at the Alpine campus. The university administration requests authorization to create the School of Health Sciences in the College of Agriculture, Life, and Physical Sciences. According to market research, public health and public administration and allied health are performing well across Texas, with little current competition in the Sul Ross service area, both at the bachelor's and master's level. This administrative reorganization will give Sul Ross State University the resources to focus on growing our health-related degrees and providing opportunities in the health sciences. Next is the creation of the Rio Grande College of Business and the College of Humanities and Sciences at the Sul Ross State University Rio Grande campus. The long-term goal of the Rio Grande College is to expand the program offerings as we move toward becoming a branch campus and eventually a four-year independent university. To do this, we need to create the proper framework to begin expanding programs. According to the Hanover Research Report, one of the areas of greatest market demand is for the undergraduate and graduate business programs. We currently only offer a BA and an MA in business administration. The recommendation from the Hanover report is to expand the business programs to include BA in accounting, marketing, management, finance, and information systems. Creating the Rio Grande College of Business will provide the structure for rapid growth in these areas. The new structure will also provide more opportunities for expanding our departments in the new College of Business. The creation of the Rio Grande College of Business will also provide new marketing and branding opportunities. First, it will de-emphasize the label Rio Grande College as the name given to the three campuses in Uvalde, Del Rio, and Eagle Pass. Our goal is to begin to envision these as a university. Second, it will provide a new branding opportunity as we develop and grow our new business programs within the RGC College of Business. And that concludes the items. Any questions?
Y'all have been very busy.
They have, haven't they? John, please proceed.
Great. The next item is 3T. This is a Lamar State College Orange item. President Johnson.
I'm going to turn over to Dr. Elmore.
Good afternoon, Dr. Hayek and board. Lamar State College Orange is requesting permission to modify our existing Communication Associate of Arts degree. And specifically, by doing so, we know that it will better align with bachelor's degrees in communication. Right now, there are 7 hours of unspecified academic elective options that we know could better serve students with dedicated communication courses, and in which this revision will allow our degree to both transfer and apply to four-year colleges or universities in which students will be pursuing. You can see the degree plan basically has added the 2 additional communication courses, a communication introduction to mass communication, and then a media writing course, both of which are to replace academic electives that were undesignated. I'll be happy to answer any questions that anyone has. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you. John?
Great. Regent Flores, the final 2 items, 3U and 3B, are routine items that we regularly will review. One is just miscellaneous curricular changes, and the final is out-of-state, out-of-country study programs, these which are increasing once again in kind of a post-COVID environment. So with that, that is the end of the consent items, Chair Flores.
Thank you, John. Regents Lee and Regent Foskey, are there any items that we reviewed on the consent items that you would like to move to the full board?
I would propose we move all of the consent item agenda to the full board.
Regent Foskey, do you concur?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Well, that concludes our day's work. Thanks to everyone for calling in. Unless there's further discussion, this concludes our telephonic meeting today. I look forward to seeing everyone next week for the board meeting in Austin. And for the record, the time is 2:29. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
See you all
you.
soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.